Good day to all grade 7 students. In this video lesson, we are going to tackle the Unit 3, Module 5, wherein the topic is all about heat. Activity 1, hit me up, call me down. For sure, you have used the word heat many times in your life. You have experienced it. You have observed its effects. But you have ever wondered what heat really is? In your earlier grades, you learned that heat moves from the source to other objects or places. Example is the kettle with water placed on top of burning stove. The water gets hot because heat from the burning stove is transferred to it. This module aims to reinforce your understanding of heat as an energy that transfers from one object or place to another. You will determine the conditions necessary for heat to transfer and the direction by which heat transfers by examining the changes in the temperature of the objects involved. You will observe the different methods of heat transfer and investigate some factors that affect these methods. The results will help you explain why objects get hot or cold and why some objects are seemingly colder or warmer than the others even if they are exposed to the same temperature. So ito po yung mga tanong na masasagot sa module na to. How is heat transferred between objects or places? And do all objects equally conduct, absorb, or emit heat? Okay, what is heat? Have you ever heard of the term thermal energy? Any object is said to possess thermal energy due to the movement of its particles. How is heat related to thermal energy? Like any other forms of energy, thermal energy can be transformed into other forms or transferred to other objects or places. Heat is a form of energy that refers to the thermal energy that is in transit or in the process of being transferred. It stops to become heat when the transfer stops. After the energy is transferred, say to another object, it may again become thermal energy or may be transferred to other forms. So, thermometer. Heat transfer is related to change in temperature or change in the relative hotness or coldness of an object. Most of the activities found in this module will ask you to collect and analyze temperature readings to arrive at the desired concepts. To achieve this, you have to use the laboratory thermometer, which is different from the clinical thermometer we use to determine our body temperature. So, ang gagamitin po natin sa experiment na to is alcohol thermometer. So, the kind that you most probably have in your school is the glass tube with fluid inside, usually mercury or alcohol. Always handle the thermometer with care to avoid breaking the glass. Also, be sure that you know how to read and use the device properly to get good and accurate results. Inform your teacher if you are not sure of this so that you will be guided accordingly. So, in activity 1, the title is Warm Me Up, Call Me Down. So, the objective, in this activity, you should be able to describe the condition necessary for heat transfer to take place and trace the direction in which heat is transferred. So, the materials that we are going to use, 2 small containers, drinking cups or glasses, 2 big containers enough to accommodate the small containers. You can also use the improvised materials like plastic bottles, tap water, hot water, food coloring, laboratory thermometers with reading up to 100 degrees Celsius. So for our procedure, label the small and big containers as shown in figure. Half-fill containers 1, 2, and A with tap water. Half-fill also container B with hot water. Be careful when you pour hot water into the container. Okay, sa next slides po natin is papakita natin kung paano ginawa. May video po tayong ginawa dito. Add few drops of food coloring on the larger containers. Okay, measure the initial temperature of water in each of the 4 containers in degrees Celsius. Record your measurement in table 1. So sa next slide, nandun po yung table 1. Carefully place container 1 inside container A. Yung nasa figure 3, this will be your setup 1. Place also container 2 inside container B. This will be your setup 2. So measure the temperature of water in all containers 2 minutes after arranging the setups. Record again your measurements in the table after 2 minutes. And continue to measure and record the temperature of water after 4, 6, 8, and 10 minutes. Write all your measurements in the table. So, panoorin po natin ito kung paano ginawa. Okay, based dun po sa experiment na kinandak ng ating mga mag-aaral, ng ating mga estudyante, fill up pa natin ito based dun sa actual result. Okay, tap water, we have 29 degrees Celsius initial, and then the hot water is 76 degrees Celsius. After 2 minutes, 29, the same lang yung 1 and A. Set up 2 is 42 degrees Celsius and 62 degrees Celsius. After 4 minutes, same pa rin po yung 1 and A. Yung 2 is 50 degrees Celsius and B is 55. After 6 minutes, same pa rin po yung 1 and A. And then yung tap water 2 is 51 degrees Celsius and 53 degrees Celsius yung hot water. So napansin niyo bumababa na po itong hot water kasi inilagay itong tap water number 2. So ito naman yung tumataas. So kumbaga ay lumilipat yung heat from the setup B to setup 2. So after 8 minutes, same 51 and 51, same na sila. 10 minutes and also 50 degrees Celsius. In which setup did you find changes in the temperature of water inside the containers? So ang nakita po natin yung setup 2, yung may B, yung may hot water, and then yung number 2 ang container. So in which setup did you not find changes in the temperature of water inside the container? So yung pong setup number 1 na kung saan parehas lang tap water ang nilagay natin. And then question number 2, in which setup is heat transfer taking place between the containers? So obvious ang sagot po dyan, yung setup number 2. And then question 3, what then is the condition necessary for heat transfer to take place between objects? So for heat transfer to take place, the objects must be of different temperature. So para po magkaroon ng heat transfer, dapat magkaibang temperature yung dalawang object. So in step number 9, refer to the changes in the temperature of water in the setup where heat transfer is taking place. So tinutukoy po dyan yung setup number 2. Which container contains water with higher initial temperature? So ang sagot po dyan, syempre yung setup number B2, yung B ang nakalagay natin. What happens to its temperature after 2 minutes? So kung mapapansin niyo, bumaba po siya yung mainit na tubig, pero tumaas naman yung inilagay natin na tap water. So container B, its temperature decreases after 2 minutes. So which container contains water with lower initial temperature? What happens to its temperature after 2 minutes? So nagkaroon naman ng increase yung binanggit natin, yung container number 2 na nilagay natin sa container B. So kung saan tap water, yung nilagay natin sa hot water, nagkaroon ng increase. Yung namang hot water, nagkaroon ng pag-decrease. So if heat is related to temperature, what then is the direction of heat that transfers between the containers? So saan po? From higher temperature to lower or from lower to higher? Tingnan natin. So heat is transferred from container B to container 2, meaning from higher temperature to lower temperature. So heat is transferred from object of higher temperature to an object of lower temperature. Heat is transferred from a warmer object to a colder object. So what happens to the temperature of water in each containers after 4, 6, 8, and 10 minutes? What does this tell us about the heat transfer taking place between the containers? So in container 2, the temperature of water continuously increases, while the temperature of water in container B continuously decreases. Heat transfer is continuously taking place between the containers. So kung tatanungin nyo hanggang kailan yun mangyayari, hanggat mayroon pong difference in terms of temperature. Ito na nga, number 8, until when do you think will heat transfer continue to take place between the containers? So heat transfer will continue to take place until both objects reach the same temperature. So hanggat may difference, tuloy-tuloy pa rin po yung heat transfer. Yan, if your teacher allows it, you may continue to measure the temperature of the water in both containers for your basis in answering question 8. And if you plot the temperature versus time graph of the water in both containers, you will obtain a graph similar to figure 4. So yung kulay pula, analyze the graph and answer the following question. What does the blue curved line on the graph show? Which container does this represent? So yung blue po shows that the blue line shows that the temperature decreases as time increases. This represents container B with higher initial temperature. So what does the red curved line on the graph shows? Which container does this represent? So the red line shows that the temperature increases as time increases. So this represents container number 2 with lower initial temperature. So what does the orange broken line in the graph show? Is heat transfer still taking place during this time? If yes, where is heat transfer now taking place? So the broken line shows that container 2 and container B have already the same temperature, and their temperature is still decreasing as time continues. This time, heat transfer is taking place between the container and then the surrounding. Yung labas na po na surrounding. Yun naman ang papantayan niya ng temperature. Kapag na-reach niya yung same temperature with the surrounding, titigil na po yung heat transfer. If you do not have laboratory thermometers in your school, you may still perform the activity above using your sense of touch. You can use your fingers or hands to feel the objects being observed. But be very careful with this, especially if you are dealing with hot water. You have to take note also that touching is not always reliable. Try out this simple activity below. So, if in case lang nawala kayong thermometer, so gagamitin natin yung ating sense of touch. So, prepare 3 containers. Half fill 1 container with hot water, but not hot enough to burn your hand. Pour very cold water into the first container and lukewarm water in the third container. First, simultaneously place your left hand in the hot water and your right hand in the cold water. Keep them in for a few minutes. Then take them out and place both of them together into the container with lukewarm water. Oh, how do your hands feel? Do you feel equally cold? So if you try out this activity, you will observe that your left hand feels the water cold while your right hand feels it warm. This is due to the initial conditions of the hands before they are placed into the container with lukewarm water. So if you use sensation to determine the relative hotness or coldness of the object, make sure to feel the objects with different hands or fingers.